All right, hello everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday Team Vibe with me call. Today we are going to talk about product launches because we do have a new one coming out. So what I have here, I'm going to share my screen and I'm just going to tell you basically like how to figure stuff out because I have to one thing that I really am focusing on this year is building leaders. So that means I'm really encouraging you guys to step into that title of being a leader, of being a business owner, because that's what you are. I'm not your boss. I'm not the creative type of person who's gonna create video slides all the time and say, here, this is what you do for this program. Beachbody does that already, you guys. So that's what we pay our $15 to $20 business service fees so that they can provide all these trainings for us. So I'm just gonna kind of show you where to find all of this information because it's always in the same spots every time we have a new product launch. First thing is anytime there is a new launch, either you should be doing the program or running a group that's focused on the program because it's our job to test these things out. So me, myself, I'm doing 80-day obsession, so I won't be doing MM100 until I'm done that, but I'm still promoting it exactly as if I were doing it. I'm still gonna run a group for it. I'm still gonna put my focus on it right there. Because 80-day obsession, that's for me. Not a lot of people come in and start with 80-day obsession, so I'm not leading with that. But MM100, I am gonna start leading with that. So I'm gonna share the screen here. I got a few different things going here. Okay. So there you go, so I can see. Okay, so first things first, if you go to the Beachbody Champions page, so if you're not, if you didn't click to join into this group, do that. It's open, it's for all coaches, so it doesn't matter what level, whatever, anything like that. I think you just have to click to join, maybe put in your coach ID and they will accept you. But Kevin is he's the new person from corporate who does all the trainings. So you can find right here, Morning Meltdown 100 training, going over the program, the packs, the pricing, everything. It's only 30 minutes. And you can always search the group here. So if you put in Morning Meltdown 100, instead of having to scroll all the way down, right here, it's all gonna pop up for you. You can do that in any group if you're looking for something directly. So this will pop up everything that has to do with Morning Meltdown 100. There's even a Q&A that Jericho just did today, so you can really figure everything out right from her mouth and get to hear her excitement and feel her excitement. Basically, how do you promote it? Well, exactly what you're learning, just forward that information forward, right? Exactly what she's saying, what she's talking about. Pick a few things, it can be overwhelming and you're okay, there's this, and this. Pick a few things, that are benefits that you can benefit from, and those are the people that you're going to be speaking to, right? Because if you're speaking to everyone, you're speaking to no one. So it's the same thing as when you're talking about Shakeology. You don't sit there and start listing all 70 ingredients of Shakeology. Think about what it does to benefit you. Does it give you energy? Cool. Does it help with your cravings? Yes. Has it given, for me, I did not have abs before I started this whole journey that involved Shakeology. So yeah, I credit Shakeology to giving me abs. And that's what I pick those things up. I don't talk about, I used to be like, oh, there's probiotic, prebiotics, but I'm like, I don't really know what a prebiotic is, so why am I telling people about it? So we're not here to list all of the, sale, we're not an infomercial, basically, So this is where you'll find all the trainings in the Beachbody Champions page, anything you need to know, anything you want to know, it's all right here, okay? This is him even talking, he's in the test group there, so there's that, Q&A, training with Jericho, even more, all of it, okay? So that's where you can find that to figure out what the program's about, how much the packs are gonna cost. If you're a visual learner, videos are right there. If you're someone who likes to read things more, then you're gonna come here into your Coach Island online office, grow my business, product, tools, and shareable media. So this is where you're gonna find everything for every program. So right here, there's Shakeology, all that stuff there, for Ultimate Portion Fix, for Transform 20. Every program that's ever been created that they launched, they have everything put together here. So I'm gonna click on the Morning Meltdown one. And right here, product training guide, it's all right there. The date, so it tells you when it launches and when everything comes out. You can even do a quiz to see which bundle is best for you. And I'm pretty sure you can even give that to your customers. Yeah, there must be a way. I think you just copy and paste. There must be a way to give this to your customers. I'll have to double check on that. But yeah, so there's a way to figure all of this out. It's just right here. There's the videos here. So anytime there's a sample workout, a free sample workout, it's not going to be on Beachbody On Demand because they do it outside of the library so that people don't have to have Beachbody On Demand in order to do it. So, excuse me. Here's the video right here for the free workout. Mosquito. So there's a free workout right there. I highly suggest doing it, filming yourself, and sharing the videos about it because that's what's going to create the curiosity. There are moves that I have never seen in my 9 years in fitness. So it's a big deal. Like Beachbody is one of the most innovative companies when it comes to workout moves and workout programs. So this is definitely one that someone can look at and be like, ooh, I've never done that before. That looks cool. The way that I'm promoting it is the fact that it is basically, it's like my dream program, which when Beachbody sent out a survey a little bit ago and they said, what's the next program you would want to come out? I picked a kickboxing and weight program. That's exactly what this is. Jericho does a lot of kickboxing moves, Muay Thai, Samurai, like a lot of that kind of stuff, those types of movements, punches, combos still, and then she does strength training in it too. So like I'm promoting it as if this is my this is my dream program. It's a kickboxing program with weights. So you literally get everything. I'm talking about how fun it is. I'm doing the sample workout. I did it today and I shared about it. I shared about how that it challenged me, what I liked about it, and stuff like that. There's this preview video here. Let me see. So this is where you'll find all the videos. So when I'm talking to someone about a program, I very rarely now send them a whole big paragraph. Sometimes I'll send it in an email, sure. But otherwise, I usually send them a video about the program. So either, I watch these, I don't know which one I'm gonna send out yet because I haven't watched these to see which one I like. It might be the preview here, or the challenge, I don't know. I think it's gonna be the preview one maybe. But what I say is when I talk to people at a program and I say, are you interested in more info? They say yes. I'm like, cool, I have this video that's just a couple minutes long. It explains everything. It's just way easier for me to send this to you instead of blowing up your feed with a huge paragraph of information that you can get lost in. If I send this over to you, would you just take a couple of minutes to check it out and give me some feedback on how you feel this can really benefit you? Super simple. And then they say, yeah, send me a video. So instead of me feeling the stress of knowing what to say, I just send a video because it's all said right there in the video. So all of this information is always here for every program. It's your job to educate yourself. That's the word that I'm looking for. What's in a challenge pack? So this is for you to look at for yourself, but also you can send it to your customer when after they say, yes, I want, this sounds awesome. Yeah, I definitely want to join the group. How much does it cost? I don't say anything about price until the very end, but you can send them this and say, what's in the challenge pack? There you go. There's a video of it. Or what you can do, and I've done this before, I just go to teambeachbody.com. That wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Teambeachbody.com, right there. And then I literally just go to challenge packs. And that's where I look to see what challenge packs are available. They might not have the morning meltdown one just yet. No, it hasn't launched yet. But that's all right. It's not there because it is here, right? So click it out, click on it, figure it out, and then kind of see what you're going to talk to people about, understand what comes in a pack, and try and figure out what's the best value so if you're talking to someone and they don't want Shakeology, you know that there's the performance line pack. If you have someone who's already a customer of yours or already a coach of yours who drinks Shakeology, they don't need the completion pack or anything like that, well, the digital upgrade is going to be their choice. If there's someone who is a current customer already and a coach and maybe like, or a coach, either or, and maybe they're not drinking Shakeology anymore, their subscription, they canceled it, they don't have the performance line or anything like that, well, then you know that you could offer them the completion pack, which comes with the program and the supplements, and it doesn't come with Bob, right? So the completion packs are only available to people who have Beachbody on demand. So there's a lot of different options. Definitely look at it to see what you can pair up with your person, right? What else? Oh, so one thing that I'm going to start promoting here, and I just started today, is our Saturday workouts. So I've talked about this before. Our Saturday workouts, which I've been running to just our team, our boot camp babes, is like Saturday team workout. Everyone jumps on a Zoom call just like this, and we just do our own workouts, whatever we're doing. A lot of the time, like Allison and I are on the same program, so we'll jump on and we're doing the same workout together. But like, if you're doing a different workout, that's fine. You know, there's no pressure. It's just to show up, keep each other accountable. So what I'm offering is the free sample workout and a chance for the person that I'm sending it to do it with us. Because a lot of the times when you send out a free sample and you say, hey, do this, do they do it? 60-40, even like, and I mean 40% does it, 60% doesn't, you know? So with this, it's that extra accountability to show them what goes on behind the scenes, and the fact that it's not just you doing this workout by yourself. You actually are part of a team, and there's other people that show up and do this with you. So I'm opening this up to everyone, like, so you guys can use this too to your people that you're talking to this about. It's going to be every Saturday. What I think I'm going to do is every month do a different sample workout. So for the month of July, we're going to be doing the Morning Meltdown 100 every Saturday together, inviting people to try it out. We'll give them the link, the team call link to check it out, and just really pumping this up, right? And then the next month we have so many sample workouts now that we can do this. Every new program that comes out, they offer a sample workout. 21 Day Fix Extreme and Original, there's two. There's one for each of the real time. So there's always something to be done. And I will run this if you guys actually show up for it, because the last few times, it's only been me working out on the Saturday. So that's why I asked, like, what's a good time that works for you? Because for now, I've been doing 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's pretty much the only time I have in the morning. Otherwise, it's gonna have to be 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me know what works for you guys. We can figure that out. Because I wanna make sure that, like, I'm actually doing it at a time when you guys can get on there. And it's gonna be every Saturday, right? So yeah, that's pretty much about it. All the information you need is right here. Always there. Share a card, you know where that's at. Challenge group tools. So when you're running a challenge group, there's going to be one here for the Morning Meltdown, challenge group guides. But really pump this up. Like, the first thing is you got to lead from the front, right? So you do the program first, and then offer it out to people. That's all I got. Yeah, so you can stop the share. So that's one thing I definitely want to recommend doing, is doing the free sample workout. Do it like I did it today instead of doing cardio core. Like, you know, you can swap it out. You don't have to double up. It doesn't have to be anything crazy like that. You can swap it out for something else. It is a killer workout. It was like, I loved it. I'm so excited to do it once I'm done. The other thing I recommend doing is when we're leading up to a launch, I know it's important not to follow too many coaches on social media, but when there's a test group going on right now, like, I follow some of the coaches who are in the test groups so that I can see what they're doing ahead of time. I already know what the program looks like before I even do it, because I've been watching them do it. I've seen Raina Odell do it every day for 100 days. I've seen Melissa McAllister do it, you know, and I don't follow 600 coaches. I follow maybe like 20, you know, and those are people that I learned from once I stopped learning from them, like Danielle Natoni. I love her, but I don't get any value from her Instagram stories, so I muted them. But Melissa McAllister, I like the way she promotes things. I like the way she talks about nutrition and all that stuff, like more than just coaching, so I follow her. Raina, it's a little bit of just, I just really like creeping her life, so I follow her. But I also like the way she talks about, like, the no bullshit and, like, straight in your face. Like, one thing she said today that I loved is she talked about the program, and she was like, how she just finished it, and people were telling her to slow down and take a rest day, and she's like, no, like I refuse to take a rest day because I feel so damn good. I don't want to. And then she's like, I dare you to do this with me. And I love the way she just is like straight in your face. Like, I dare you to do this. Like, just do it. Like her motto and like slogan, and like she's like, I can't think of words today, but she's like made it her own, is hashtag I'm a fucking adult. Like she's actually made like a clothing line based off of it. And it started because people were like, oh, how do you drink apple cider vinegar? Isn't it gross? How do you drink celery juice? Isn't it gross? Oh, I don't like the taste of Shakeology. How do you drink that? And she's like, I drink it because I'm a freaking adult, you know, like, and that's been her kind of thing, is like, we just do these things because if you know it's going to make you feel better, you suck it up and you just do it anyway. So I really love following her for that. So find a couple coaches that you relate to. Again, don't get like stuck watching them just like and being like, oh, I don't do that, like playing the comparison game. But especially during a test group, I think it's really important to be following some of the coaches who are in it, just to see, like, you're getting a heads up, a preview before. So I've already known what this whole program is about before they even started doing like all of these training videos, pretty much, just because I've watched them do it this whole time, right? So I recommend that, kind of seeing what other people are doing. You can even go to, I don't know if they have one yet, but usually they have an Instagram page for the program. And if they post on that, like there's a Morning Meltdown 100 Instagram page and they're posting transformation photos, you can use them. Like if it's from someone's personal page and you go steal it and say, oh, this is one of my customers, that's not good. But if it's posted publicly on the Beachbody page, you can use it and say, this is one of the girls from the test group. Because maybe you don't have your own results yet. Maybe you don't have customers who have their own results yet. You haven't done this program yet, but there are people who have. There are hundreds of people in the test group who have. So you can use their transformation photos. That's what I did for Transform 20. That's what I did for Lift 4. I went and I took different body types, men, women, like different, like women who are really big, women who just toned up. And I shared a little bit of everything, because whoever's watching your stories, they might not connect to your body type, but they might connect to one of the 5 that you're showing, right? So you have to have, especially when you're just getting started and you don't have that proof of your own clients, you have to find that proof somewhere, right? So I always say, like, for regular, everyday sharing your transformation photo, use mine, use Catherine's, use Allison's. I don't know if you can use Catherine's, because I don't think she's posted one on her social media page. Calling you out. But you can use her phone froze right there. I was like, did she see that? But you can use the other coaches on our team, right? And then with this, when there's a new product launch, like, go there and grab the photos off. Never say that they're your own customer, but you can say, this is someone who did the program. She rocked it. Like, this program was 100. And that's the thing to really make sure of. It's not technically doing 100 days straight. That's one thing they're trying to get away from, because everyone's like, oh my God, 100 days, I can't do that. We want to think about it as being 100 workouts. So yes, sure, you could do it for 100 days straight, but maybe you do it, like, you double up some days if you want, or if you take like a few days off and go on vacation, as long as you're getting back to it and you're committing to completing 100 workouts, like, that's a huge deal, right? So that's the little switch that they're making. It's not 100 days, it's 100 workouts, right? So of course, I'm always here for questions, but just know that I'm learning pretty much at the exact same time you guys are learning this too. So when you ask me a question, I'm finding the information in the exact same place that you can go find the information from. So I showed you all the places. Start with the Beachbody. If you more like to watch video trainings, Beachbody Champions is where it's at. I still recommend watching that, because there's the one, the Q&A with Jericho in there. If you're better at, you'd rather read stuff, then all the PDFs are there in the Coach Online office. Get familiar with it, figure it out, figure out who you're going to target with this and who you want to help with this. And it's going to help give you a little bit more of a direction. There's 3 different levels. There's someone like a modifier to bring it down. There's someone doing the medium level, and there's an intensifier. So really, this is a program for everybody. every body, like not everybody is going to connect with you, right? So you have to really think of who you want to do this with. I know for me, just in general, when I work with people, I don't want complainers, you know? I don't want people who aren't going to show up for themselves, or at least try. Like, it's my job to teach people how to show up for themselves, but I want people who are going to actually try and like do what they say, or at least try and put that effort forward. I don't want to deal with people who lie and who say they're going to do something and then just fall off the face of the earth. I'm sick of that. I did that so much in my first little bit. It still happens, of course, but like I move on, I move forward, because I did my job, and I'm not there pressing play for you, right? I'm not there putting the food in your mouth. Like, you do have to want that internal, like to create that internal strength within yourself, right? So that's about it. Just a quick one today, going over where to find everything, how to do this product launch. It comes out in, I think on July 15th. It comes out early for coaches. I have the dates written down somewhere. I think it's the 5th. The 5th to the 15th is where coaches only can buy it. And then after that, it goes out to the public to buy it. And you can get it for digital access, like you get the upgrade for it, you can purchase it, or any new people coming in can buy it with the challenge pack. But if you're not going to purchase the digital upload, then yeah, you do have to wait a few months for it to come out for free. So that's kind of the option. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for it just because I'm doing 80-day session right now. But excuse me, usually the like digital upgrade is like $40 or something like that. So it's a little bit less if you go with just that. But look at your options, do the quiz, check out what that is. We'll see. I'm sure it's in one of the Q&As or in one of the trainings if you're able to share that with other people. I'm sure it's a very valuable tool. I'm sure you should be able to. I hope so. But yeah, so that's all I got for you guys today. Do you have any questions, Linz? No? Okay, cool. So I will save this recording. I will post it. And we'll chat later. So I'm gonna take a photo while we're here. Alrighty, so smile. Put a smile on. I'm taking a picture. There you go. Perfect, good. It's like a mugshot. Oh, okay, Catherine's back. Take a picture with you. There you go. That was like, oh, there's a mirror there. I was like, oh my God, you just got over so fast. Okay, let's take a picture real quick before we jump off. You should look good, looking good, fresh. All right, perfect. So yeah, I was just kind of closing up there. But yeah, I'll save this and record it. I don't think you really miss much, just at the end there. But yeah, so do you have any questions, Catherine, before we go?
I do, one quick one. So I've seen a couple people sharing about MM100, and some people have been doing stories, some have been doing a post. Do you think it's like an okay thing to do like a full post about? Not like super salesy, but just kind of like, hey, new workout, you know, kind of thing?
Yeah, so my plan, so I recorded myself doing a couple moves today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that into a post, and I'm going to talk about the program there. And I'm going to lead with talking about, like, my call to action is going to be reaching out for the free sample workout. And I'm going to post it tomorrow because I made my post today already. And I'm going to talk about doing the free workout on Saturday with the team. So that's how I'm going to make a post about it to start, and then kind of see how it goes from there.
Okay. Yeah, that was kind of what I was kind of wondering. No, because it was great. I absolutely loved it. And and another thing about your video that you put up yesterday, that was kind of like your, you know, about gut check and providing value and whatever, like, you know, that was like, I thought that was really great because, like, you know, I get a little lost in like, what am I talking about without like, wait a second, like, but why does it matter? Like, why does someone reading this, like, why do they care? And I thought that was a really great way of putting it. So
yeah, exactly. That's what it all comes down to. And like, I get caught up in it too, you know, like I said in the video, I've gotten really good at doing the invitations in post, but at some point I'm just talking at people. I'm not talking to people anymore, right? And things have changed. Like, maybe that worked before, but now people come to your page for very selfish reasons, you know? You got to give them a reason to stick around. And yeah, it's been value all the way. And especially that's something that, like, I use Allison as an example, but like, it's because she's freaking awesome at it. And like, she gives people, like, all the stuff that she talks about that I think about It's like, I do that too, but I just don't share about it.
Right.
But really, people are so interested in those little things that you do, especially like for you, how you manage to keep your head on straight, you know, like all of those little things as you're doing all of that, because there's people who have that excuse of, I'm so busy, blah, 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 I don't know how you do this. Well, think about, I think a really good way to think about it too, on like what to post about or what to talk about on your stories, is like all of the objections that you get, answer them. Answer them in a post, answer them in a story when you're talking to it, and be like call it out and be like, people say all the time that they don't have time to do what I do, but like, this is how I do it. Like, I don't have time either, you guys, but I just do it, you know? So yeah, and I'm really glad that spoke to you. I needed it too. I needed the gut check as well.
Right.
Good. Okay, cool. Alrighty, well, you guys have a wonderful rest of your evening. Always here if you have questions, of course. But let's rock this new launch, rock this new program. And I think, does 10 a.m. Eastern time work on Saturdays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Saturdays are completely shot, like, for me always, unfortunately. Like, my next Saturday that I'll have off is at Summit, and then that's it. So.
Right. Oh, she's jumping on now. But yeah, okay, so we'll see how it goes. We'll play around with the timing. As for now, we'll try the 10 a.m. again and see how that goes and what the turnout is. But yeah, share the free sample with people and invite them to the Saturday workouts. I'll create like a separate link for it that will do specific to just those, because I want to keep this one for like our calls and stuff like that and for our team. Yeah, okay, that's about it. Hi, Allison. We're just about to jump off.